Hey guys, Code here with Manga Pursuit, and for this week I'm going to compare shonen and seinen. Those are the two main genres I read. I've read some shoujo, don't really like it. I like fantasy adventure more. Anyway, I'm just going to compare shonen and seinen. So first of all, shonen is for teenage boys. Seinen is for older boys, guys, men. Well, like obviously girls could read them too, but they're kind of like written for boys, if you know what I mean. Anyway, shonen is more like, most of them are like fantasy adventure types like Naruto or One Piece. They're just like standard shonens, like the main character trying to achieve some goal, and he's like has to fight a bunch of guys along the way. And there's also other shonens like Death Note, which is very different. It's not much of an adventure. It's like a detective mystery thing, but it still has a fantasy element. And there's also things like Rosario Vampire, which is a harem, and it's also a shonen, and it does have some fight scenes. Yeah. I read mostly shonen, and I read seinen too, but not as much as shonen because, well, seinen's much more expensive, usually. Like, an example of seinen would be Ikigami. If you haven't read this, it's really good, and you should check it out. It doesn't have as much action as, like, really sad stories, but it's really good. And Gantz, obviously. Gantz is probably like the most well-known, most popular seinen. It's really good. If you haven't read it, check it out, but it does have nudity and violence. And Battle Royale, which is also seinen, and it's bloodier than Gantz and has more nudity than Gantz, and it's really, really, really freaking brutal. I mean, this is like Gantz on crack. It's crazy shit. But it does have an ending. Gantz doesn't really have an ending in sight. It can go on forever, which is awesome because Gantz is awesome. So, those are the main differences between seinen and shonen. I like them both. Most people like them both. So, yeah. I'm pretty much done here. Bye-bye.